comfortable today?
It's okay. We'll take that off.
No, it's okay. I'm okay. Yes, it's like a sauna.
Open the door.
Rich. I need to lose.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure everyone's aware of the housekeeping, but I'll just remind everyone anyway. We'll start with broadcast questions with James kicking us off. After that, we'll move on to the Dailies briefing, which is embargoed till 10:30. Just a reminder, no social media posting during any part of the press conference. James, you want to get us started? Cheers.
No, I think it's very good. First of all, for them. In the case of Danny Rose and Eric Lamela, it's fantastic because after a long time to be now involved on the first team training, for them is so good. We are so happy. They are doing very well. They are still no full training session with the team. I think in the next few weeks. But we are very happy because they are feeling so well and they are so close to be again available to be selected. On the end, all of them want to be part of the team, help the team, and feel again players. No?
How close is each of them to returning?
Well, I think in the case of Lamela and Danny, it's difficult to say 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. We need to assess every day them, how they feel after every single training session. Now, because they are involved with the first team training, and you know very well that this is hard for them because it's different to train alone. And if the answer is good for them, maybe in the next few weeks can be involved, and then to decide when they can be again part of the squad, and in some games start to be involved again. And then Dembélé, we need to assess. He's doing well too. Maybe we need to assess tomorrow and then Monday. I think it's close to Dembélé to be involved again. It's different situation than Danny Rose and Eric Lamela.
Dembélé perhaps next week?
Maybe yes. If all is going well like today, maybe next week, or maybe with Real Madrid can be involved, or maybe in the weekend Liverpool. We hope that can be available again.
And regarding Danny Rose, already he's been linked with potential bid by Manchester United in January. Do you expect the fight to keep hold of him in the next transfer window?
I think now is move on about his situation, all that happened in the last months or last 2 months ago, and I think it's important now for us and for him to try to be fit and be available for help the team. This morning we have a conversation. He's feeling well. He's started again to be happy about his situation, about sharing with the team more time than before. And I think always it's important for us to talk, to create again a good atmosphere for everyone, to feel part and be happy here. And I think we are in that way, no? That become an important part of the team that can help himself and can help the team. I think we are happy with the situation. I think it's a complete different situation that from the beginning of the season. No?
Is he not for sale at any point?
But I think it's when you are talking about rumors like for different players, I cannot say nothing because it's a lot of rumor. Of course, that the player today that are on the squad, no one is for sale.
A bit's been made about it not being included in the 2018 club calendar.
Yes, he came to see me and said, Gaffa, why I am not? He said, because you were, first of all, in Sunshine Park in New York doing your recovery, no time to to put the new kit. Sure that it will appear in the next few days. Don't worry. It's not a big issue. Don't find things where it's not the problem.
I can ask you about Harry Kane, nominated for Ballon d'Or, recognition for the great year he's had. Do you think he could win it?
Yes, it will be tough, no? I think you are competing with a big names. I don't know if he still deserve, but to be nominated and be there in this list, I think make us very proud. I think he feel very happy about that situation, and then win or no win. Okay, if you win, better. But if you no win, it's a thing to be very proud and very happy because he's doing very well, achieve a lot of things with the team, and I think deserve a lot of prize because he's doing very well.
He's been given the England captaincy on a temporary basis. How do you feel he handled that? And do you think he could take a role on permanent?
I don't know. I am sure that he wish to be captain of England. But that question is for Gareth because he's the manager and is under his decision or opinion, no? I cannot say nothing. For me, if he will be the captain like was in the last few games, more than happy. But that is a decision of Gareth Southgate, no?
Kane's obviously been key to your success this season. Pep Guardiola described you as the Harry Kane team when he was talking about potential title rival. What did you make of that?
No, it was funny when I hear him the other day because I know very well Pep, and when he's exciting after an amazing victory against Chelsea, sometimes I struggle to keep his position, no, and be gentleman. I take that situation that didn't affect me, but on the reality was very disrespectful for many people. And it's difficult to understand because he was part of the big success in Barcelona when was Messi in his best, and I think I never say was a Messi team. I always say it was Barcelona, it was Pep Guardiola, and I think everyone deserve be recognized part of the success of the team. But I think that many people took that words in a very sad, very disrespectful with the club, and for many players that are here, that I think strange situation. But I think in my case personally, I didn't take in a bad way. Wasn't disrespectful with myself, and only I expressed my feeling that for a lot of people was, I think, unnecessary to say that. But I think we need to move on. I think for me, Harry Kane is one of the best strikers. Not change nothing for me, and I think it's important that our position be clear, be calm, not be aggressive with our opponent. Our responsibility is massive, but I think it's important to respect every single opinion, and I respect his opinion.
You clearly don't feel you're a one-man team. That seems to be what you're insinuating.
I think everyone knows how Tottenham is, everyone knows how Manchester City is, how was Barcelona, how was Argentina, how is, I think it's a collective sport. Everyone needs to make your job, his job, and always is collective. Of course, Sometimes it's difficult, but sometimes because the media or because sometimes the temptation to recognize and to be focused in some people or some player. Yes, of course, you can remember always on the history, when was Kempes in 1978. In 1986 was the team Maradona team, the dream team, Johan Cruyff. One of the best team on the world, the Messi team, in the period that was fantastic that we were playing again. And of course, Harry Kane is very important part of the success today of Tottenham. But still we don't win trophy. We need to win trophy to say that was a massive period for us.
It's the last couple for me. Harry Winks was very complimentary of you after the England performance in the way you nurture English talent. I think the coach spent the last 18 England days. It's interesting your view on that and why you think that's strengthened your view.
Well, I think he was very well. I think he played very calm. He was very calm. I think not surprise us because we know very well him and how he is. But I think it was fantastic. Showed that performance and opened the door for the future to be involved again. And I think for Tottenham, for him, I think for Gareth and for the English football is fantastic. Another young player made a debut in the national team.
Do you take some pride from that, though, the fact you brought so many guys through?
Sorry?
Do you take pride from the fact you nurtured so many England debutants?
Yes, of course. I feel very proud, about that. I think after 5 years here in England is the way to say thank you to everyone. Yes, of course, that to give the possibility to the English talent to play, to performance, and to show that they have quality enough for playing the national team is fantastic. And I think we feel very proud, of course.
And there could be a Premier League attendance record potentially. How could that influence your home environment, your home atmosphere, and indeed your home record, do you think?
No, I think will be fantastic things and show how the type of club that we are, and I think we are in a fantastic club. The people follow us, and I think they can help us to win. That is the most important, to try to win the game. 3 very important games against Bournemouth. That will be tough. Always that when we play against Bournemouth is always a tough game. They play very well. I admire Eddie Howe and all the coaching staff. They have good players, and always it's tough to play against them.
On Bournemouth, they do like to play, so they might give you more space. Are you expecting a game similar to the one with Borussia Dortmund?
Well, it's true that it's different, no? Different competition always make the games different. But it's true that the philosophy that Bournemouth have is trying to play football and very dynamic team. I like a lot how they want to play and how they play. And for us it will be tough. Of course, that we are focused in trying to play well and after the international break to assess everyone and try to that don't make the mistake in our selection on the starting 11, because always is a risk after 2 weeks the player away. But will be tough, and we expect a very tough game because Bournemouth always against us play well.
And of course, one side you've got Harry Kane, the other side Jermaine Defoe, former Spurs striker, like Harry. Give him half a chance to score a goal. Yes,
I think Jermaine is a great striker too. It's true that it's an exciting thing to see both great striker to see on the pitch, and And I think it's will be tough because Sherman is sure that he will want to score against us, and always is a fantastic striker that you must be focused and vigilant 90 minutes, more than 90 minutes. And Harry, sure that his determination is every time that he's on the pitch score goals.
How big a week is this? Because you've got Bournemouth, then Madrid away, Liverpool at home. In terms of your trying to win the Premier League and the Champions League this season, how pivotal, how big a week is this for you?
Well, I think the most important is tomorrow, because we were talking a little bit in 2 weeks that to prioritize some or another game, and for me the most important for us is tomorrow, and then we see next one to prepare the next one. But I think the most important is tomorrow to try to pick the right player and for win the game and to performance, because the key tomorrow is that the players are fresh and try to give the best and try to win, because I think the most important game is tomorrow. No Tuesday or after Sunday, no?
And last one from me. You mentioned Harry Kane, the Ballon d'Or. Maybe you don't think he's going to win it, but if he came in the top three, how big a achievement would that be for an English player to finish in the top?
Sure, will be massive. Will be massive for him. Will be massive. But now we need to wait. We are so excited because he is on the list, and I think deserve to be. And we'll see. All is possible in life and in football more.
Okay, go Tom, and then we'll wrap up with George. Start with Tom.
Mauricio, do you think a comment like Guardiola's might motivate the rest of the team for the rest of the season to prove that this Tottenham side is not a one-man team?
No. I think it's a sad comment. It's a sad comment because the player laugh about that. That is the problem. It's you like a manager, you must to show more, to be above of this type of comment. That is my opinion. Like, I respect his opinion, but I think the player more motivate or less motivate, I think it's the same. That is sad. It's sad. It's a comment that is not right in this football. That today we want to show respect, fair play, and everything.
The players obviously weren't affected by it. They were laughing, making jokes.
The player laughing. No, the only that is, of course, for some supporter, fans, people that is of course that care about the club, care about the team, care about the, but I think it's the player move on.
Can I ask about Danny Rose as well? I mean, obviously it's a big boost him coming back, but also Ben Davies has played very well this season. Does Rose face a bit of a fight to get back in the team?
Yes, I think it's fantastic competition. In the moment that Danny Rose will be available again, it's a massive competition to keep the level in between both and to improve and increase the level of the team. Always is important because it's a lot of play game to play, and you need all the squad fit. You need all the squad in a good with good energy, and then for us is be right in select every game the right starting 11.
And just lastly on Lamela, I mean, you said before about how difficult it has been for him mentally as well as physically. I mean, do you think he will come back a stronger player as a result of this loss?
Sure, both will become a stronger, because always when you suffer a lot, when you are away for a long time, you suffer a lot, but you improve and you start to know better yourself. You have time to think a lot about many things. Be positive. They are positive. We are trying to help them to be positive. But sure that will become more stronger than before. Sure.
So you think we could see an even better Lamela than the one before?
We hope yes. Sure, because more mature in different aspects on the life, and of course, sure on the pitch too, because be available and feel that emotion to be available to play again is so important for a player.
Okay, George, last couple, please.
Mauricio, I just wondered if you've spoken to Pep about that comment you made.
No, of course no. He didn't call me yet. Maybe after that press conference he called me. I'm sure I will replay, but I think it's...
You'd be happy to talk to him?
Of course. No, we have a very good relationship. I have a lot of friends, Mikel Arteta, Lorenzo Buenaventura, Edu Mauri, all in his staff are very good friends of mine before that know him. And yes, of course, I think it's a sad comment that it's not him. He's a great manager. He's one of the best managers in the world. Why? That comment that doesn't help him, didn't help him, and didn't. I know it's a not good thing for anyone, you know.
In regards to Danny Rose, when you look at what's happened to Luke Shaw, who's not really played at Manchester United, is that a reason Danny Rose should stay at Tottenham?
But you must ask him. You know.
Is it true that you fell asleep watching Lionel Messi?
Oh, that was out of context, like was Cristiano Ronaldo, and the people create a big, massive problem in Spain now with this, in Argentina, because Mauricio is not Argentino now because wasn't focused on the game. The reality was that I explained that because it was difficult to get the 12:30 because we were working here from the 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I get home and prepare with my wife and my kid dinner and then Game of Thrones. Few chapters, no? Of Game of Thrones to say, okay, I am awake to get the game. But it was difficult. I was so tired, and I go to my bed, and I put the radio, all prepared to listen. And in the moment that it start, I will watch in my iPad on the bed for not disturb my wife and everything. Okay. But I fell asleep. But it's normal. Listen the radio. But I wake up when my kid start to shout when scored Messi the first goal was 1-1, and I wake up and say what happened because say 1-1, okay. But in that moment I say okay, I follow but listen the radio, no. But that was the reality. But I think it's normal, no. When you work hard from 7 o'clock, it's time. But not only this, but the day after you must work, and it's difficult, no, to keep awake. But I was focused, of course. I'm very concerned about the result, and I am so happy that Argentina will be on the next World Cup and see Messi trying to win the World Cup with Argentina, of course, with all the players, Argentina players too, and the manager, not alone because he play 1 against 11, difficult to win.
All right, guys. Can we ask for the camera still to be turned off now, please? Thank you.